Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Epiphany Taylor. Please remember, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, yada yada yada, all that. Give me an excuse to play with makeup, guys. I did my primer and now I'm going to step into my correctors and foundation. I do color correcting and I use the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I don't remember the name of this color, but this is the deepest orange that they have. So I go in around my mouth, areas where I tend to get a little more darkness that peeps through my foundation. Under the eye, which I don't do all the time because I do like using my brightening under eye corrector, but I'll just do a little bit, a teeny bit today. That's really quick. Then I'm going to go ahead and go into my Becca brightening under eye corrector. So I'm going in with my foundation. This is the Becca Ultimate Coverage. It's a 24-hour foundation. This stuff is amazing, especially if you live in a more humid climate. Won't act like I knew ya. You go big on screw ya. I can take it easy. We can make it expose me. Baby, I can brag. All the truth that I have. Sometimes I do wear a darker foundation, like I've worn this shade Cocoa, and that looks really nice on me as well. But right now, this is just what I have in stock, so this is what I'm going to use. Still don't know the real me. Just wanna touch and please me, for real. It's okay, it's alright. I'll come down if you like, but I ain't about to make no promise. Got a whip in my back, you get hurt if you mad, bitch. Feelings just got shot, be honest. I ain't got no reason to be quiet. I'ma brag about it. You gon' hear about my ego, so you need to brag at me. I am going in with my Becca Ultimate Coverage Concealer. This is in the shade Cinnamon. So lately I've been a little obsessed with this dual-sided silicone blender. This is also by E.l.f. I use it just to blend out my concealer, and then later I go in with the blending brush. But this just seems to be really neat lately. And I know it's old, but I like it. Do it when the whole remorse. Let me see you get creative. Let me see if you ain't got these jeans, but you gon' have to come clean. I get the back and get moving. I kill a beat and get stupid. Shots fired at you. Shot bullet holes to the booth. I'm killing hoes with the truth. After I blend out that concealer, I go in with a lighter concealer. This is also Becca's Ultimate Coverage. Now this one, unfortunately, I forgot the name too, and the sticker came off. But it just helps to define the highlight a little more. The highlighted areas of my face, that is. Like they never heard taste the cake. Put right in their face. Won't act like I knew ya. You go big on screw ya. I can take it easy. We can make it expose me. Baby, I can brag. All the truth that I have. After I'm done blending out my concealer, I go in with a liquid highlighter. This is a really neat trick that I learned from Princess K. I love watching her videos on YouTube. If you want to achieve that inner glow look, put your liquid highlighter on first and then set. So I go in with my E.l.f. brow brush Right now I don't have like a brow gel or anything to keep my hairs, you know, in place after I've brushed them. You could always use a hairspray. Something that I also don't have right now, so.
Keep conversation short. You already know this by now. That shit ain't important. That shit ain't important. You don't like how I move. Why you care what I do? I take hold of court. Do it with no remorse. Let me see you get creative.
I like to do my brows a little colored, so I go in with a deep burgundy, and then for the tail I'll just go in with a regular like deep brown. But I think this is really pretty, so I've been really obsessed with this lately, and I think I'm about to make this my thing. Then I have my E.l.f. brow gel and an eyeliner. I take that and I use that for the tail. And I don't really worry too much about any imperfections at this point, because I am going to go back in and clean up everything with that brighter concealer that I use. That's just like my definer right there. That brighter concealer, it just helps define everything, snatch everything together in the end.
Won't act like I knew ya. You go big on screw ya. I can take it easy. We can make it expose me. Baby, I can.
All right, so now I'm going to set my eyelid area with this Benai translucent setting powder. I have it in the shade Ebony, and I found that it works really nice as a bronzer. It works really nice as a eye area set, like a setting powder for the eye area. So that's how I've been using it. Now, I did it a little backwards today. Usually I go ahead and set my face before I do my brows, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. So I am setting with the Fenty Beauty. This is the shade Hazelnut. And I make sure to cover that area where I did apply my liquid highlighter. This is a part of that trick that I was telling you all about in the beginning of the video. Cover up that highlighter so that way you get that inner glow from within look.
You already know this by now. That shit ain't important.
So I just want to dust off the setting powder so it doesn't bleed into the wrong areas and set the wrong areas. And I'm going to use, I am using my Morphe contour stick to do that. Yeah, there we go. And that's it. That's all. Now, while all that is doing its thing, I immediately dust off the setting powder that I apply on my jawline. I don't want that to get too bright. And then I dust away the areas that I don't want the powder on. I'm going to go ahead and bronze my face. So I'll use the Ebony powder that I just purchased, and I'll also use my Juvias Place palette. I feel like it does a little bronzing. What do you guys think? Am I delusional? Am I lying to myself? Let me know, because ain't no sense in wasting time. Now I'm going to go in with my Juvias Place palette. This is my best friend right here. I use this all the time for bronzing. Clearly I use Abby, I believe. Yeah, I use Abby all the time. And I know it looks like I use these two, but I don't. They actually got all crunched up in my luggage. So, and it was fine because I really love Becca highlighters. I'm obsessed with them. So, whatever. I'll take the loss. Then I use this one every now and then. Use that one every now and then. This one, probably never. But I'm going to go ahead and go into this color right here and use that as a bronzer as well. So I'll give myself a little more color. And can I say, Juvia's Place, like, can we please get this color in a single? This size would be perfect. You would make so many people happy if you just sold Abby alone as a nice bronzer for chocolate girls. Come on, just do it, please. And now I'm just dusting away the rest of my setting powder. And I'm going to go ahead and set my face. I used Milani. This is the Make It Last. I have not tried Make It Matte. I have tried Make It Dewy and it sucks. It blasts your face with this greasy spritzing action and pretty much runs all of your makeup off. So I forgot to do a little something for my cheeks. I think I'm just gonna be basic today. So I'll go ahead and use my Becca bronzer. This is in the shade Maui Nights. Although it is a bronzer, I kind of use it more so as a blush because it's not deep enough to bronze on my skin. So usually I would put that on under my setting spray, but I'm a little out of order today, y'all. I'm out of order. I'm going to use my Natasha Denona, and I'm using that in my highlighted areas to give me an overall glowy dewy look.
Like they never heard taste the cake.
I'm gonna put some of this on my nose. Girls have been doing this lately and I think it's kind of cute. And last but not least, for highlighter, I'm going to go in with my Becca Topaz. It is a cream highlighter. Not really hard to work with, in my opinion. I'm just gonna put that right over Champagne Pop that I put on earlier. And I'll use a different brush for the brow area just to get up in that arch.
I'ma brag about it. You gon' hear about my ego, so you be the brag got me. I know that my niggas got me. They gon' keep it see about me. We kill 'em.
Don't forget the little tiny ones on the bottom. They deserve love too. So I'm gonna line my lips with a chocolate liner. I do not remember the color, sorry.
Keep conversation short. You already know this by now.
This is a Bobbi Brown liquid lipstick in the color Scarlet.
Why you care what I do? I take hold of court. Do it with no remorse. Let me see you get creative. Let me see if you ain't got these jeans. But you gon' have to come clean. I get it back and get moving.
One last spritz. I did this out of order. A little something because these things then came up. There we go. And I see my neck. I see my kitchen coming up too. You know, I don't know why. Like, these edge controls do not work. My cousin was like, girl, you gotta get you a little headscarf. Do your edges, lay them down the night before, put your scarf on, and in the morning they'll be good. But this method I'm doing right now, they're gonna be back poofy as soon as I step outside in this Florida humidity. And because I match my foundation to my chest, I'm just going in to bring some of that down to my neck area so that it can all balance out. Alrighty guys, and this is the end of my look for today. I am actually going out to the beach, which is why I wear Becca's products, because they tend to hold up really well out in the humidity. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for coming.
Just wanna touch and please me, for real. It's okay, it's alright, I'll come down if you like, but I ain't about to make no promise.